Hey, it's Llama here. Now, in my last video, I had a second look at leveling my character based on what I'd learned from my playthrough series preparing for Ark Survival Ascended. This time, I focused on leveling without explorer notes, just in case they were removed or relocated, making note runs harder from day one. Now, we'd already heard that movement speed leveling was going to be removed, but around the same time I posted the video, one of the wildcard devs, Dolly, mentioned in Discord voice chat that explorer notes would be an ASA, but their locations would likely change. In addition to this, the Extinction Chronicle notes, that's the 4x ones, would be removed, and I assume they'll be re-added in the lead up to Extinction, as was done with Ark Survival Evolved originally. Now, I didn't know about any of this at the time I posted the video. I actually found out the following day. So because in that last video I crafted a ton of rafts to level my character up, I thought let's put those rafts to good use. Well, one of them at least anyway. And let's create ourselves a taming raft. Now, I'm sure there's lots of taming raft build videos available. In this one, I use a combination of a pitfall trap for multi-purpose ground taming and a Captain Fatdog Argentavis trap, which is the one I use all the time, to help us snag an Argy tame early game. Then we go and test the raft out, and you'll probably be a little surprised as to what we come back with. So, given there are no cryopods at launch with ASA, a taming raft is actually a great way, particularly on PvE, where you can't pick wild dinos up, to snag yourselves a wild dino and then whisk it away somewhere safe, like your base, to finish off the taming. So, I hope you enjoy the video. If you do and you get something out of it, then maybe drop me a like. And if you're not already subscribed, then consider doing so, because there's more Ark content on the way. So, here we go. Okay, so here we go. So we got two storage boxes here by the water with all the materials that we need in there to build our taming raft, and some other structures that we're going to add on. So a raft has a structure limit of 88 structures that you can place on a normal raft, and what we have here is we have 81 pieces. Well, actually we've got 84, but only 81 of them will be used in the final build. That'll become clear in a moment. And obviously we've got our raft. And then in the chest next to it, we have some extra pieces, which includes things like a smithy, a bed, a mortar and pestle, and a campfire. We'll also add in a storage box as well, which will bring us to a total of 86 structures out of the total 88. So you could add another storage box, you could add another mortar and pestle if you wanted to, or a second bed. That's optional. You've got the ability to do that. So, to get started, let's grab our wooden fence foundations, our wood pillar, our raft obviously, and our 8 stone foundations. We're going to stand in the water to be able to place the raft, so let's get that done. There we go. There is our raft. And we hop up on here. Now we want to hide the sail, which you can do through options on the wheel. Hide sail, there we go, that's gone. And now you'll notice that leaves a hole. Now that hole is the center of the raft at the front, and we're going to use that to line up these wooden fence foundations. Now we want them here as far to the edge as we can get and as straight as possible, because these will guide the floor and basically the entire raft. So get them lined up as best we can, and then we try and place them. We want them pretty much in the middle. So when we go to there you go, that's pretty good. So when we go to that square hole and we attach our next foundation, they should basically meet in the middle of that hole. That's what we're aiming for. Brilliant. And now we grab our wood pillar, and that will just snap straight in, bang in the middle of the raft at the front, and that will allow us now to place a stone foundation which will sit square in the middle of the raft and will sink. So you don't have to worry about dropping foundations by placing one and placing a pillar, then placing another foundation, then placing another pillar and demolishing them as you go. This is the easiest way to achieve a sunken foundation on a raft, and then we can pick those 3 pieces up, and those are the 3 bits that we don't need. So we'll remove those and chuck them back in this chest so they don't contribute towards the structure count. Brilliant. Now we can add the rest of our foundations. We're going to do 3 at the front here, another 2 on either side of that center one, and then 1 either side at the back. Now I'm going to leave the rudder exposed because I like to be able to access the raft from underneath. If you were playing PvP, you could cover the whole raft with foundations. You can still access the rudder from on top of the raft, but you won't be able to access it from underneath, because from underneath all you see is the foundations. Okay, so we're going to snap 3 ceilings across here, and that gives us a pretty good sized raft. I'll hop on there, there we go, to build our trap on, and to build ourselves a little sort of makeshift base hidey hole thingy as well. Alright, so back to our little box of goodies, and we're going to grab the single door frames and the walls, and then let's make the actual basis of the raft itself. We don't think we need anything else just yet. Alright, so the trap area itself, the pitfall trap, is going to be over here, so let's put some walls around there, and we'll go around the entire raft like this, round to this rudder part. We'll put one there as well, and I'm going to leave that open. We'll put some at the front here, and then put one there, skip one there, and skip one there, and we want one there, but I want it facing, so the wood, no, wrong way. I want it facing so it's like the internal wall. Now the reason why I do this is because this is the trap section that things are going to drop into. I find if you have the walls alternating inside and outside, that things can bite through them, through the corners. It has happened before, whereas if now this is all internal wall, this is all external wall, I find that you don't have those issues. Alright, I'm going to whack a door frame there. Nice, we've got the structure. That's the basis of the structure I'm looking for now. And now we'll just add our other walls. So I'm going to go 2 at the front, I'm going to go 3 around the rest of the trap. If you go 3 at the front, it makes it a little hard with your ramps as far as getting stuff in, and as long as you're not trying to trap anything too big, 2 at the front is fine. Alright, okay, what have we got? 9 walls left. We're going to whack some down here, really just, to be honest, to keep the driver of the raft protected. And then on this side, we're going to put, can I get that snap? Oh, it's not working very well, is it? Let's try this side. That's it, I think. Yep, nice. Get another one there. We'll have to come back and do that one. Alright, back to the storage box. Okay, so now we're going to grab our double door frames. Well, we don't need all of them, we just need one. We'll grab our doors, and we'll grab our ladders as well, and our ramps. Okay. Alright, so we're just going to whack our single door frames, one on each of these doorway openings. Sorry, our single doors. One on each of the door frames, there we go. And then over here, so this one we're going to put a double door frame there. That's really just an opening for us to climb through. And then we'll put another wall up the top there. Nice. Alright, that's snapped well. Good. Okay, let's get through here. Now we're going to put a ladder there so that we can climb up and get through that hole. It's going to be a little, yeah, there we go. That's it, through the hole. And now we need our ceilings. Oh, we'll just put the ramps down first. So ramps, where we've got a 2 high wall at the front, we're going to put 4 ramps down. Now ramps, will get destroyed, so it's probably not a bad idea to take some spare ramps with you. We'll just grab everything there, and just keep them on the raft because they will get destroyed. Now this section here, this is going to be our internal bit for us to hide in and take shelter if we need to. So it doesn't need to be flash, doesn't need to be high, so single level walls are fine. We'll whack that down there, and then we can climb up here. Yeah, there we go. Climb up here, and we're going to extend this a little bit by one more ceiling so that we can look to build our RG trap on there. And we're going to put some ladders here so that we can climb up the top there if we need to. Now, I'm going to fill in this top section with ceilings. Now, I'm not going to fully enclose where the driver of the raft sits. I have done that in the past, and things will glitch through the wall and end up inside with you, and that's not great. So, alright, up the top here we're going to put the RG trap. So first we're going to put this double door. This is the one with the doorway on it, and we need to make sure that that opens internally before we really place anything else, to be honest. Now this will be the front of the trap, so we're going to put two double door frames there. We're going to put a railing there and one on the other side. Oh, actually, I don't think we can place that until we put the hatch frame up, so let's grab the hatch frame up the top. There we go, and then the railing on the side. Yeah, nice, there we go. Brilliant. We've got one ramp left. We're going to whack it there so that we can run up and down and lead our RG into the trap. Okay, and then as I said, we've got our ladders there so we can climb up here. If we've got something in the pitfall trap and we need to be shooting it from above, we can do that as well. So, little versatile. And then these doorways, basically the doorways leading into where the trap is, will allow you to open the door depending on where the dino is that you're trying to shoot. Open up the door and shoot them from the doorway. Alright, now we're going to place a bed in here. So this is our safe place. So if we die on the raft, we can spawn in this little hole, and hopefully nothing will get us through the walls. I'm going to whack down a mortar and pestle in case we need to make some narcotics on the run. Let's put our smithy over here. Now we want to get it, we don't want to block the doorway in, but we don't want it too close to the other door, because we don't want it getting destroyed if something is biting us through the other door. And that should be fine, I think. Alright, we need, I'm going to pick up one of these empty storage boxes. Of course you can't pick things up on official. I'm on a private server this time. For once I can actually do it. There we go. Whack the storage box down here. Nice. And we put our crossbow and our arrows and all sorts of stuff in there, and then we'll put the campfire down here. Now I've put it here because one, you can use it to cook meat, and you can use it for warmth as well. So if you're in an area that's cold, if we're in the snow area or something like that, then you can light the campfire and that will stop you dying. And there we go. There is our taming raft. So looks pretty chunky, but I can tell you what, I have used this raft quite a number of times. It works. It just works. Like I said, you've got this area inside here. You're not really safe from stuff like sarcos coming up out the water, but if they kill you, you can respawn in the bed. So all that's left to do is to test it out. Let's go and give it a whirl. Okay, so I've headed up here. This area, where the red cross is on the map. Now, it's very cold up here, but I like the area because Argies spawn here. It's not in the mountains, not quite, but you get a lot of Argie spawns here. So I just want to show you the Argie trap and how it works. Let's get on. We've got our trank darts here, trank arrows I should say. Hopefully this guy gets close enough to us where we can hit him and get his aggro. I just got to keep one eye to the right and make sure no wolves are going to come after me. Can we shoot him? No. Should be able to hit him from there. Maybe that's a bit low. Let's try a bit higher. Oh, there we go. Yep, we got him. Okay. So, he's not real happy with us. But he will be our friend soon enough. Alright, let's go. Up to the ramp. Now you can see why the ramp is here. And let's back in and let him follow us in. And then open the door the other way. There we go. And we've got an Argie trap. So, only a level 25. Not the best level, but the same method works regardless of the level. So, as long as you can tank the hits while he gets in the trap and you open the door, then you're good. Then it's just a matter of tranking him out. And at this stage, early stage of the game, we'll be taming with regular meat. Yeah. Level 25, yeah, he's torpor running. He won't take much more, maybe one more hit. Oh, there he goes. Alright, so now he's out, we can take him somewhere safe to go and tame him. So, we're going to head pretty much back to base. Well, this is Ark, and I'm distracted by bright shiny things. So, here, I saw Rex. And you know what, I thought, let's see if he'll fit in the pitfall trap. Now, normally I would do one 3 foundations deep, whereas this trap's only 2 foundations deep. And you can see I'd already knocked out a saber-tooth, but it was only a level 15 and I'm prepared to sacrifice it if there's a chance I can get myself a Rex. So, let's have a look. Alright, well, she's in. So, let's see if we can just get away from the shore. I'll try and get away because there's another low-level Rex nearby, and I don't want her mate boosted when I'm trying to knock her out. So we'll get her a little distance away. This one's a level 100, so not bad. Alright, so let's see. We should be able to shoot her through. There we go. That was a hit. Oh, ouch. Okay. So she's doing her bite. Now her bite radius obviously will allow her to bite me through the door, even though her mouth isn't there. If I shut the door, she wouldn't be able to bite me. It's only because I've got the door open that she's managing to hit me. And only if she's facing the right direction on that sweet spot. I'm also having, there we go, I've got her. I'm also having trouble actually hitting her. So not every hit seems to be connecting, as you can see. Yep, there we go. When I'm getting the damage markers is when I'm actually hitting. Alright, well this, here we go. So this seems like a good spot. If she doesn't move and I don't move, we just keep going and see where this takes us, I suppose. I have a feeling that when she torpor runs, she's going to go over that too high wall. But then I'll just chase her. By that stage, she won't be attacking me. Alright, well, she started torpor running, and she's not really running, so that's a good sign. We must be close. A lot of arrows. And she's down. Oh, okay, well, we're not getting out that way. So, after removing a wall from the raft to allow myself to exit. Now, I actually expected her to have killed the Argie, but the trap, the high walls of the trap, seem to protect the Argie from the Rex. So now I've got a Rex and an Argie. Let's go back to base. Or the school. Alright, here we are, back at our base. And there we go, level 100 Rex. Nice. Let's put our wall back. I must admit, whilst I don't mind removing structures and picking things up, it does feel a bit cheaty after playing official for so many years. Now this guy slid out of the trap while we were moving, but stayed on the raft, so no big drama. Now the RG tamed up pretty quickly. The Rex obviously took a little bit longer because we were working on just regular meat. And you can see 65% taming effectiveness. That's because we weren't using mutton or kibble or prime meat or anything like that. And she must be pretty close, 99.7, almost there. Cannot believe I've got a Rex so quickly. There we go. Excellent. I can't even ride her. I'm not a high enough level to make the saddle. So I'm level 69. You've got to be level 74 to make the saddle. Alright, so again, we'll take apart part of the trap to get her out. I'd gladly demolish the trap at this stage to get a Rex. Oh, sorry, Ichthy, you picked the wrong mob to deal with. Alright, there we go. We got our Rex. Not the greatest stats, but not the worst. As a start off, it'll allow me to get some prime meat to tame some more. And there we go. So there is our taming raft. So you've seen the build, you've seen it in action. We managed to snag ourselves an RG and a Rex in one trip, which is not bad at the beginning stage that we're at. So I hope you liked the video. If you did, drop us a like, subscribe if you like the content. There's more coming, and I'll catch you in the next video. I'm Llama, and I'm out of here.